In the following diagram, we can see a weapon bus example which includes the bus controller ECU and 9 remote terminal units. The smart wiring technology could be implemented in any of the ECUs, either in the RTs or at the BC. In this example, it is part of the BC. Let's examine a simple communication scenario of BC to RT2 transmission. When everything is okay and the wires are intact, the BC command travels in the weapon bus wires to all the units including RT2, which receives the data. Now let's examine the same scenario, but this time with a wiring fault near RT2. The BC transmits its command to RT2 like before, but because of the wiring fault, RT2 will not receive the data. Without the smart wiring technology, a no response fault will be registered with no ability to isolate if the source of the fault is internal fault in RT2 or a wiring fault. Yet with the smart wiring technology embedded in the BC, a wiring fault code will be reported immediately as the fault occurs with the fault location. This will be reported to the system by the BC while the system is live and operate. Now let's look inside the BC to better understand the implementation of the smart wiring technology. As we can see, the avionics bus is connected through an analog level of transformer and transceivers, then a digital level of an FPGA, which is a programmable hardware device, and a CPU which is responsible for the operation of the BC unit. When zooming inside the FPGA, we will find the implementation of the avionics bus protocol engine using CTAL BRM1553D IP core. This simplified BC implementation of a transformer and transceiver level with an FPGA for the protocol engine IP and a processor level is very common and used by many bus controllers and remote terminal units. Using an FPGA for the protocol engine allows us to easily add the smart wiring IP into the same architecture without any changes to the printed circuit board. The smart wiring IP core receives as an input both the TX and the RX digital lines, which goes to the transceiver, and communicate with the CPU on the same lines as the BRM IP core. Whenever a wiring fault will occur, even an intermittent one, the smart wiring IP will immediately detect it and will report its location to the CPU. On a system level, a wiring fault diagnostic information which was never exist before will now be available to the technical team as a result of using CTAL's smart wiring technology.